Mhm.
Good day, everybody. This is part 2 of chapter 10, and I'm here with my navigator, Aiden. So, we are just continuing with storing
Hello.
data. We learned the JSON method today. So, as you can see here, our first example is a greet user. So, to me, the JSON method is kind of like the import path method. You know, it's like one and the same, but I guess there's just a lot more you can do with this one. So here we have our from pathlib import the path. So we're importing the JSON path, which is this one. So we're importing a username from this text file, well, JSON text file. Um, and then it's going to read the contents of that path. So it's just a read text function. And then this is also a function. Sorry, Aiden, do you know what this function does again? I can't remember.
Sorry, muting loads.
Yeah, I forgot what this function
Loads,
does.
it reads loads, converts. Wait, just hover over it. Just give me a second. I forgot the exact thing it does, but I'm not sure. Let me just check my thing quickly. Um,
It'd be nice
yeah,
if this came with a
loads.
definition.
Uh,
Okay, so I'll get back to this one, and then Aiden will just quickly explain this one.
basically, load. Yeah, so sorry.
No,
Loads
continue.
just basically turns a JSON formatted text into Python a Python object. So you can see it's reading text from the. So in the line 6, it's doing path.read text and putting that into the contents. That's still a JSON thing. And then what JSON.loads contents does is it assigns that stuff to the username variable as a actual like Python readable thing, if that makes sense.
Oh, that makes a lot
So
of sense. Thank you.
you wouldn't be able to print contents, but you're able to print username if even though they're essentially the same thing.
Got it. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's what that does. And then we're using an if statement to print a welcome back with your username. So I've already printed this in advance because my terminal takes forever to print things. But this way it's quicker. So obviously you have to type out Python and then your file name. So it's greetuser.py, and then we'll print welcome back and then your username, and then obviously I just put in my name. So it's gonna say welcome back, Courtney. Um, let's move on to the storing data one. So it's just another example, basically, of how to use you can use like normal text or numbers. So here we have another import, and then we're also importing JSON again. So we're importing this one. Here's our variable up here. So we have a variable number. We've got numbers. Um, and then we've got our JSON path. So essentially, let's just import everything to make it readable in Python. So so at line 9 here we've got the write text content. After we print this in our terminal here, it will appear in this file here. Um, and it will just print numbers. So here in our terminal, it will print the numbers out, and then it appears here. Because essentially this is just blank. It will create the file and print out the numbers for you. So yeah. Although I don't know what happened to one. One just disappeared. But that's what that does. Anything you'd like to add?
Honestly, no, you covered it pretty well. Yeah, something I didn't mention in mine. I said it in the chat earlier, but effectively, what JSON is the translator between languages when it comes to data. So all the data in a JSON file can be used in a. You can basically make some data in a variable in Python, change it to a JSON file, and then access that JSON file using JavaScript. And that's how you transfer that data between the different things. That's what JSON is mainly used for.
Yeah, JSON's pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
Okay, so then, yeah, that was chapter 10, part 2. We just went over storing data and then the JSON method. Thank you.